Poschetti!
Hi guys, this is Cash and I'm checking in with you from Frankfurt, Germany with Ignite Thermogenic Fat Burner. This is my little secret to keeping lean and having good energy throughout my busy days while I travel. So I want you guys to be sure to check out Ignite, especially if you're trying to get yourself in shape for this summer. Oh, Ignite is gonna get you into bikini body shape. You know, I gotta show you guys a bit of what's going on. Ignite is gonna help you get the results that you want. You're gonna love this product. I certainly do. So I'll put the link down below for the website. Be sure to check them out on Instagram and use my promo code to get great discounts. Check in with you guys soon.
Alright guys, welcome to Chaos Nutrition's old school training. And look, I'm wearing the Chaos Nutrition, okay, I don't know if you can see a ride or die shirt. I think you can see. Anyway, it's a great shirt. Ride or die, look. Hey, it's a good shirt, man. I really like it. So thank you, Chaos Nutrition. I'm fucking full all over the place. Alright, you know, so, I'm a little slow with the videos right now because I don't want to get into it. Got a little health things going on. I'm okay with the cancer and shit so far. It's the fucking, you know, diabetes, so I gotta kind of match a little bit, so we'll talk about that later, but, alright, Chaos Nutrition. Now, there's a few of you who have asked me, like, you know, what they sell and what is Chaos Nutrition. Chaos Nutrition used to be the guys that were in with Rich Piana. The godfather of Chaos Nutrition was one of Rich Piana's boys at 5%, and they were there back with Rich when Rich was doing Mutant. Okay, so for you people want to know what Chaos Nutrition is, Chaos Nutrition supplements .com, check it out. Check it out, because I'm going to tell you something. If they're at an expo, you got to go to their booth. Big Frank is there, and Big Frank is a fucking monster. I've told you about him, okay? He fucking dwarfs, I mean, and I say dwarfed Rich Piana, okay? There's pictures of them two together. You can see he's twice his size. I made a mistake. I said that Big Frank is 6'4". 6'5". He's 6'4". Sorry. 370. But I was right with the size, okay? So Big Frank's part of Chaos Nutrition. Little Beast Nina is part of Chaos Nutrition. All the people that that Rich Piana used to have around them are all the Chaos Nutritious. So it's like 5%, okay? They just moved. That's all. They're no longer with 5% because, you know, they've evolved. 5%'s different now, okay? Gabish? Alright. So, Chaos Nutritious sponsors the show. We want to give them a big shout out. I'll get a list of the products. Maybe I'll get them to get me a product or two so I can show you what they say, because I'm not 100% sure. Okay? I just know that Big Frank's always telling me, man, it's so awesome, and, you know, the Chaos, and all these guys, and Little Beast Nina, she talks to my girl all the time on, you know, I guess on Instagram and stuff, you know, because I still got a flip phone. So the people that you've been watching and all the piano videos all the time, they're still going, bro. They're not with 5%. 5%'s changed. They're with Chaos Nutrition. So if Chaos Nutrition is a booth, and one of these shows, you better go find them, because you're going to have a lot of fun. And the big motherfucker's going to be there. Alright, look at this ad. I just got to show you this ad before I get into the really good magazines, you know. I'm only going to show you two today, because I got them a little tight for time. But check it out. Look at it. Look at this ad right here. Do you guys fucking remember this ad? Look. That's Franco Columbo. Here's Franco Columbo lifting heavy weights. Now watch, look, ready? Look. Franco Columbo. And the ad... See it? Do you see that? Do you remember this? Look at it. For you guys who don't remember, this was, I guess this was Franco's own, look at the fucking weights he's lifting down here, man. Holy shit. He was a strong motherfucker. He was a very strong motherfucker. But a, you know, kind of fucking dick, though. I know him very well. Anyway. Franco Columbo. I love that ad, though. I do. I also like the, you know, I showed you this one before, but I still love this with Frank Zane. Look at that physique. Look at that physique. That may not be no big fucking Rammy, but that's a fucking physique, bro. I'm sorry. That's a fucking physique. Alright, speaking of physiques, let me show you. Rod Kuntz. Okay, I might have showed you two, I don't remember, but it's right now, I'm in the movie Generation Iron 4. I've been in 3 of the Generation Iron movies, 3 of the 4. Look, Rod Kuntz, right? Now look at him. Look. Okay, this is 1971. Muscular Development, the same magazine I worked for, 1971, yeah. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this was because he was like the natural Mr. America. That's what natural bodybuilders looked like back then. Real natural bodybuilders. Okay? That's Rod Kuntz. That's Mr. America right there. That's his physique. Okay? Today, that's a physique guy. Back there, look at it. Look at it. Hey, remember that? With all the guys there. That's the York barbell ad. Rod Kuntz. So this big thing, the reason why I show you that is because I'm in Generation Iron 4, and Generation Iron 4 is dedicated to natural bodybuilding. You say, well, what the fuck are you doing? Because I was natural 23 years, and I still look good, bro. Considering I'm 60 fuck years old, I got the throat cancer, fucking taking out my lymph nodes, or taking out half the meat in my throat. You know, I got diabetes, all kinds of shit, and I haven't lifted a weight. You know, fuck it. I'll do a video maybe on my channel just to show you what I look like. You'll be fucking shocked with no weights. Because 23 years natural. It means something. But forget about all that. Ready? Check this out. You want to get your dick hard? Okay, let me see what year this is. 1945. My father was still in high school when this came out. I believe this is Reg Park. I don't know where. Anyway, I believe this is Reg Park. Look, 1945. Full magazine. Look, in excellent condition. 1945. Look. Look at that. Look. 1945. Look, 15 cents. Look. Right there. 15 cents. 1945. Imagine a magazine, 15 cents. You know, it's like, look, even here's girls lifting weights. Look at how funny that shit looks. How different. Okay? I'm just saying, 1940. The back, here's the way barbells here. This is what my father went to lift weights when he was young. This is what he would get. The York Big 12. How much is this worth? $36 for this whole set with all iron weights. Look. Right here, bro. Right here, look. Look. $36. That's what that would have cost. That's what that would have cost to lift weights. Reg Park, though, baby. Let me see if there's any pictures there. I mean, you gotta see what these bodybuilders look like back then. You know, you see the old pictures and stuff, you know, what the guys looked like. You know? Reg Park. Fucking, I gotta see. Well, let me see if there's any of him in here. Look here. You want to work out your legs? The old weightlifting shoe. See that shit? That's how guys used to work their legs back then. They put weights on a weightlifting shoe. Oh, dude, there's so much good shit in here. I wish I could show you. They look like John Granick. You know, it's hard for me because I'm running out of time, but, you know, it's crazy. These are all the bodybuilders back then, though. You know, that's what bodybuilders all look like and shit, you know what I mean? Anyway, look at that. Right there. Reg Park. That's the guy that Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me make sure. I'm going to go to the next level, to the next thing for the question. But while I turn this off right now to go to the next one, I'm going to make sure this is Reg Park. Okay. Greg is a Momo. Why? That's why you guys fucking love me. Because that's not Reg Park. It looks like Reg Park. I went by the face. I'm sorry. That's not Reg Park. It's... Oh, fuck. Where's my glasses again? It's... Sam Laprinzi of Portland, Oregon. Let me make sure I'm fucking saying this shit right. Guys, I can't see. I'm fucking blind. Loprinzi. L-O-P-R-I-N-Z-I. So there you go. I'm sitting here ranting about Reg Park. It's not Reg Park. But doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. I guess it matters if you're Reg Park. But there you go. Okay? 15 cents March of 1945. I got 1930 magazines. You're gonna gag when I start that shit. Anyway. So. And that shit's in mint condition. As you can see, it's not falling apart. Yeah, my girlfriend sells them. She's not selling that particular one yet. Alright, I'm a fucking Momo. But that's why you guys like me. Because I'm a fucking Momo. And I do shit like that. I get shit wrong. I'm a fucking, you know, I'm a guinea from New York, you know. My father used to say shit that was fucked up like that. Hey, that guy Arnold Schwarzenegger's on TV. I'd be like, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dad. You know. I tell you, remember that, you know, I've told you many times. I'd be a teenager. And my father say, you know, what? I don't understand. How come most young boys, you know, have pictures of girls on their wall, you know? And you know, girls with bikinis and shit. He said this to me in the 70s. And he goes, you got pictures of oiled up muscle men in their underwear. Because I had pictures of Arnold. I even had pictures of Ferrigno and Columbo, you know, because back then, you know. And I had pictures. I loved Rory Liedlmeyer. I had him on my wall. It's fucking great. Anyway. My boy Chris Morrell. Thank you, Chris, for all your support. You know I love you, bro. Okay? God bless. Oh. Whoa. Right there. Who's that? That's my boy. Paul DeMeo. I love you, bro. God rest your soul. We pay homage to Paul DeMeo. Alright. Chris Morrell wants to know, Greg, I have been injecting the Babanya now for 4 years. My endocrinologist advises me to inject my quads. So that's the only spot I've been doing. If I start injecting my shoulders, would I notice an increase in growth due to experiencing muscle fascia, or will it, you know, expanding muscle fascia? Sorry, the way I read like a 10th grader, like a 10-year-old. I can't fuck, but I also can't see, and I wear the sunglasses because there's lights. You know, I get the eye injury. Please give me a break, okay? Simmer down. Or would I only be increasing scar tissue? Thanks, brother. Well, Chris, first of all, your doctor's a fucking Momo. Now, I do know a lot of fucking guys that take the shots in the thighs. I did not like taking the shots in the thighs. Wait, let me just... Am I making it? Okay. I did not like taking the shots in the thighs. I don't. Okay, I tripped one time. I did it. Once. Once. I did it right in the front of the thigh, bro. Holy shit. And I used Russian sustenance in there. And I'm telling you, I think it was... I might have... You know, I don't like to use fucking air. Dude, way before Boston Lloyd even worked out. Okay, I love Boston. Him and I are friends. Way before he worked out, back in the fucking 90s, before he was even knew what bodybuilding was, I used to take a fucking syringe, and I never left air in there. So for me, if I was taking sustenance, that meant 3 fucking cc's. So I dropped 3 cc's of sustenance in that thigh, and dropped 3 cc's of sustenance in that thigh, and then I went to a wedding, my cousin's wedding. And I gotta tell you something. I could not fucking move. I couldn't walk. I walked with my legs stiff. There was no bend in my leg. Couldn't sit on the toilet. Back then I was stupid. I didn't even know, like, they even tried to take some Tylenol to break the fever or break some of the pain. And I was in fucking agony. And it took days. I'm telling you right now. And I said, God, never again. Never again, God. Never again. So, I never shot my thighs ever again. I shot the delts. I love the delts. Okay, I love shooting the delts. Will it make your delts bigger, you're asking me? And you said, will it stretch the fascia? It absolutely helps to stretch the fascia. Yes, absolutely. Will it make some scar tissue there? Absolutely. I'm loaded with scar tissue. I'm not going to fucking lie. And everybody I know who's taken shots for many years, if you've been a bodybuilder for a long time, 20 years, whatever, anybody I know that's been doing shots like that has fucking scar tissue. It's impossible not to have scar tissue. Now, some bodybuilders actually go and get this fascia stretch and shit and this other bullshit. I forgot what they call it. You guys know. Dude, give me a break, okay? But it breaks the scar tissue up. Breaks the adhesions and all this shit up, you know what I mean? You just fucking get the chiropractor and the guy, they fucking dig in there, or they use some fucking, like, metal gun thing I've seen him use, where it fucking, you know, breaks up the scar tissue, okay? I never got it done. I should, because I'm loaded with scar tissue. You know, I've actually stuck a fucking needle in the air and it bent, you know, like a fish hook. You saw, because in the fucking, when I was doing the TLC thing there, the fucking exploding arm bullshit, I was using fucking needles that were bending like fish hook. Not because I was hitting scar tissue, because I reuse needles. I just fucking, you don't even know. Talk about stupid dudes. I was selling drugs back then. I was a drug dealer back when it was actually filmed. It was before I was arrested. I was doing drug deal. I was drug dealing, bro, and I had cases and cases and cases of needles. I mean, cases of them. 100 cases of needles. Here I am, like a fucking momo, like a fucko, reusing the same fucking needle and shit like that. That's how you stupid. That's how you get infections. Hello, you know what I mean? And that's how you get fucking problems. Hello. So, don't reuse needles, alright? Don't shoot your thighs. You can. I think Palumbo liked to shoot his thighs. That's not really going to do much site injection shit anyway. You're just going to have lumps. The site injections are more for the smaller muscles. The shoulders, the biceps, triceps, shit like that. Okay? And if you want your shoulders to get a little bit more pumpy, fucking, you know, give them a little love. Charge! You know? Give them the babanya. Fuck it. I put it in the shoulders, so that's my recommendation. Hey, listen, if you want to get a vaccine and all these other shit, what do? They stick it in your shoulder. They don't say, pull your pants down, let me shoot you in your ass, or pull your pants and let me shoot you in your thigh. Now, I'm sure one of you fucking guys is going to comment, no, my doctor always shot me in the ass. Well, then your doctor's a fucking momo. Because you know, and I know, that most of the time you just pull down your shirt, and even a fucking flu vaccine. You get it in the shoulder, you get the tetanus in the shoulder. Take it in the shoulder. Alright, next. Alright, let me fix it. Like Jerry Ward would say, let me make this camera square. Jerry Ward's my boy. Bobby Gonzon. Gonzon. Greg, I'm in my late 50s. But could you talk about diet and supplementation you would take to gain some muscle? Thanks, long-time follower. Okay, listen. Bobby. Listen, Bobby. You're in your late 50s, alright? Dude, I'm 60, bro, alright? supplements. I know. I get it. You're probably a little frustrated. You're not growing the way you want to grow. But you gotta fucking... There's no difference, in my opinion. Okay, in the eating. The eating should be cleaner in the carbs, because as you get older, you develop shit like I got. You get diabetes, okay? And then you gotta watch what you do. So, you know, when you're younger, you could get away with eating a little more junk. You know, you could eat, you know, whatever you kind of want, as long as you get the protein in. You know, Flex Wheeler used to say, go ahead, eat, fuck, I don't care if you eat junk, M&Ms, or whatever. As long as you get the protein in, your body will sift through, take the protein, and use the protein to build muscle, and then make the junk into fat, you know. Then you gotta lose it, but it's not gonna affect you. When you're older, bro, everything you eat matters. And supplementation is very critical, okay? I don't really take the most important things. I take... Again, I'm not trying to sell. The most important thing I take is the Game Face fucking... because I like the, you know, that's the nootropics. I'm not big on supplements. The other supplements I take is maybe a protein powder. If I can't find, you know, I can't eat. I don't find a spot to eat. I'm out on the road and I need something fast. Bro, I'll smack down a fucking protein drink, okay? But normally, I don't do the supplementations. The other thing is, I do take the multivitamins. I got, the Palumbo gives me his, you know, I get it for free. If it's for free, it's for me. Okay, so I do take, you know, his multivitamin mineralized and shit. I take that. You don't need that. You can take fucking, you can go to Walmart and get a good multivitamin. You're fine with that shit, okay? And I don't think you need to take it every day. Take it like every other day. But make sure it's multivitamin, multi-mineral. And you know, pre-workout if that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? That's as far as really I go, you know? My pre-workout is a little creatine and shit in it, and I think Chaos Nutrition is a really good one. And I'm not just saying it because they're doing a show. I don't remember the name of it, but Big Frank was taking it. And I'm really close with Big Frank outside this shit, you know? I'm close with him and his family, so... And I know he was taking it even before, so... I don't know the name of it. Chaos Nutrition, Critical something, whatever it is. So those are the things. I told you about the Game Face thing. That's because of when you're older, nootropics are everything, bro. They're everything. You know, smart drugs, shit like that. I'm more worried about the cabezo than this. You're worried about this. Other than those supplements, which you asked me about supplements, so I'm telling you about supplements. I don't know if you're asking me about juice. If it's juice... if that's your keyword, you know, supplements, you know, what supplements should I be taking? Hey, Greg, can I get 10 t-shirts? Wink, 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 wink. Remember those days, 10 t-shirts? Like if a cop was listening, he doesn't think, oh, he's just getting 10 bottles of test, he's going to t-shirts. But anyway, supplementation is that what I just told you. That's what I take. And then, you know, pretty much... Mostly I eat protein, which is beef, chicken, eggs, you know, shit like that. It's the same shit everybody else eats. It's just I try not to eat the junk. Okay, because I'm a diabetic. And as you get older, the junk causes trouble. It does. It just causes trouble. You know, you're not a kid anymore. When you're a kid, you could eat dog shit. You know, I remember when I was a kid, you know, my parents we had this Drake's Cakes outlet up where we live. And I'd be there, and my parents would fucking get boxes of, like, fucking ho-hos and... ring dings and, you know, whatever the fuck those things were, you know. And I'd eat every one of them. You know, I'd eat the whole box. My mother'd be like, I just bought that box, you know, and I'd eat the whole thing of Fruity Pebbles and shit, you know. I couldn't do that now. And you shouldn't be doing that, okay? So supplements is what I told you. You know, a good nootropic. I'm not going to mention the name anymore. You know what I'm talking about. A good protein powder is always good to have on hand to get that protein in if you can't get it through a meal. Okay, a good multivitamin, multi-mineral, and a pre-workout's good if you need that, okay? It's not an essential. None of those things are essential except for probably the vitamins. But, you know, eat protein, the same protein everybody else eats, fish, eggs, you know, meats and stuff, you know, eat your protein. Don't rely on getting your protein from a fucking protein drink. That's not good, okay? That's not good. There's no bodybuilder I know. A lot of the bodybuilders I know drink a protein drink. Maybe if they do drink one once a day, it's usually right after the workout when they're in the gym because they have that thing, well, you know, got that 30-minute window, you know, we want to get the protein in immediately after the workout, you know, and that kind of shit. And it has some sort of little bit of something in there, maybe some sort of fruit, you know, carb thing that gets you into your fucking muscle. I don't believe in all that shit, but, you know, if you wait a little longer, it's not like it's, oh my God, look, I'm losing muscle. It's that, and then you got to work out correctly. Cut your rest periods and get your rest. That's, I mean, you're no really different than a 21-year-old. You know, the difference is the junk food affects you way more different as you're older. And the drugs, if you're only going to take one thing, of course, for me, it's testosterone. Okay. It's the drug you need, man. You know, I mean, you know, if you're an older guy and you start blasting yourself with Tren and Anadrols and this and that, you're going to get jacked, but you're also going to put yourself possibly in a coffin. You know what I mean? Just telling you. It's the way it is. Okay? So, you want my advice? There's my advice. Okay? So, I hope that helps you. But, you know, keep doing what you're doing, man. Late 50s, God bless, bro. I hear you. Just keep doing what you're doing. Eat the way a 21-year-old would eat, except take out the garbage. You know, it's pretty much the same thing. Take the supplements I just told you. Nothing fancy. None of these other test boosters. They don't work. This is bullshit. Go to your doctor, get the real babanya. Stop fucking around with no test booster. Give me a break. Simmer down with that shit. Get the real babanya. Don't be a fucko. Alright. Now I know you. I'm just playing around with you. You know what I'm talking about. Alright. So I hope that helps you, Bobby. Alright. Let me fix this fucking thing again. Alright, ready? Steve, holy Christ, Steve, dude, I'm beginning, I can't even read right. Steve Mazanecki, holy Christ. Anyway, Steve wants to know, what's up, brother? How are you? I read some experiment a while ago, but I don't remember the name of it. Okay, and it says, I started, it stated, you guys read it like a fucking 10-year-old, it stated, I can't see, so please, simmer down and give me a fucking break, it stated that since side effects come with taking steroids 4 to 6 weeks, it said, example, take test E, which is, I guess, in that date, 1,000 milligrams, week 1. Week 2, 1,000 milligrams. Week 3, 500 milligrams. Week 4, 500 milligrams, and then stop. So that's 4 weeks. Stay off for 6 weeks, then continue the same regimen that way so there are no side effects. What are your thoughts on doing it this way? It stated you can go do this with any injectable depending on the strength of the dose and not suffer side effects when stopping too soon. Holy Christ. I need air from just reading that comment. Okay, listen to me, Steve, what your last name is. It's not a bad regimen. Okay, it's not a bad regimen. Are you trying to compete? If you're trying to compete, you gotta stay on steroids all year round. But, especially on a national level. So, that would throw that out. Second of all, there's always side effects. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you do a test in that day or whatever, like it says. Doesn't matter if you only do. I like the loading thing, though. I like where you load it, start high, and then taper down. I don't know why guys style like this and then taper up. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard, okay? I know the pro science and all that fucking momo science shit, but you don't start down here and then build up. You start up here and then go down. Just like if you went and get a Z-Pack or anything. Most drugs, even hydrochloroquine, you know, for fucking whatever, you know, you load. There's always a loading dosage first because you want to flood the receptors. And then you go down. Because the receptors are flooded, and as they're opening up, they don't need as much babanya, okay? So I like that part of the thing. 4 weeks, by 4 weeks, you're just getting rolling, and then you stop. I don't, you know, it could crash your gains a little bit, but you don't say anything in here about taking ACG, Clomid, or any of that kind of shit, which, or even an estrogen blocker, because if you don't do that, there's a good chance, I don't care if you're on fucking 4 weeks or not, there's a good chance you can get a side effect, because everybody's different. See, I could get away with shit, because genetically, I'm lucky with that way, but I have a friend, man, the minute he takes steroids, his nipples are killing him, and it doesn't matter, even after a week or two. Everybody's different, okay? So, you're talking about taking a Babanya, but you're not talking about taking a post-cycle therapy, the PCT, you know what I mean? You're not talking about any of that stuff, because it still's a cycle, and you're still going to shut your body down, whether it's 4 weeks or not. Especially after blasting it with 1,000 milligrams for 2 weeks. After that 2 weeks, your body's like, you know, fucking red alert, you know. It doesn't matter. Even if it was at 200 milligrams, it was shut down. So you'd want a little something to kickstart that. You'd want a little, you know, post-cycle babanya. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. I do like the tapering up thing, though. I do believe in that. So, but you can do this. This isn't a bad cycle. But if you're going to go off for 6 weeks, take something to bring your natural testosterone up for those, you know, 6-week block till you go back on, you know? At least for the first 2 weeks to really kick it in, I would fucking take some HCG and Clomid, you know what I mean? And to take a little bit of fucking letrozole or something to block the estrogen. That's me. That's the way I've done that, you know? So, and you're talking from experience. You're going to get guys that might conflict. That's not true. You're going to get the fuck out of here. You know what you're fucking talking about, bro. Okay? Don't listen to those fucking momos. Listen to me. Anytime you fucking pick your nose and eat it, there's potential to fucking shut your body down. Your body struggles to maintain homeostasis, normality, balance. You take 4 weeks to take a testosterone. You know, you're going to blast your fucking testosterone with 1,000 milligrams. And it's going to overlap. First of all, that's long-acting test anyway. So that shit's going to be in you. It's going to overlap. So if they tested you at the end of the fucking 4-week cycle, your test's probably going to be like fucking 2,000, 1,500, 2,000. Depends on how your body deals with that shit. Everybody's different. So you're not going to be clean. But now you're not going to have anything. Okay, so now your body's all the way up here with all this, you know, outside the body testosterone. You know, and now, you know, this chemical testosterone. And your body's own testosterone's down here. So it's not producing. You got to do something to get that up. Because you did shut yourself down. 4 weeks is enough to shut yourself down. Don't listen to anybody who tells you it's not. They're fucking idiots. And if you want to be a pro bodybuilder, you don't go off. They don't. Sorry. None of them do. Anyway. Next. Here's a question for one of my boys. Mauricio or Riccio. I always forget about how to say your name. I'm sorry. Okay? But you know you're my boy and I love you fucking all the support you give me. It means a lot to me. I see every comment all you guys make. Even if I don't comment back. It's not that I don't see a lot of times I don't have time to you sit there and start commenting back. By the time you're done, you fucking spend like 10 hours doing that shit. But anyway. So my boy, Mauricio, says, "Hey Greg, I've been training 30 years. I'm 50 and I'm still jacked. I'm not looking to put on any size. So do you think he's not looking to put on any more size?" Reads like a 10-year-old. And now I got it. I had the excuse before because I used to write these questions down. I printed this out. I still can't see. Because the fucking words are small, probably, if I had my reading glasses, but still. And out loud, I have one of those problems because I'm reading over here and my mouth is already telling you what's over here. So my eyes are already further than my mouth. Forget about it. Let me just read the question. Alright. Where the fuck was I? I'm not looking to put on any more size. I think I can just take 300 milligrams of test a week to maintain. Do I still have to add Deca and D-ball? Hope you're well. Listen, if you're just looking to maintain, I wouldn't add no Deca and D-ball. You could get 300 megs a week is nice for maintaining. Shit. You know, when I'm on fucking TRT, I take like 200 milligrams. You know, the doctor thing, that's why. But I take 200 milligrams every week to 10 days, you know. I wish I could take 300 megs a week. But I also got to watch my shit because, you know, the cancer, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I haven't been doing it because I got to get cleared. And I'm going for blood this week. Anyway, I think you're fine. I wouldn't add no Deca and shit. Like, they don't need that shit. Because then you got to start worrying about fucking, you know, other fucking effects. And you're going to have to take, like, you know, Cabergoline and shit, you know, because you're going to, you know, Deca, your progesterone levels are going to fucking go up there a little bit. You're fine. Stay with the 300, man. Worry about training and eating. That's the best part. It's the training and the eating. That's the part that matters. You know what I mean? Because you could take a boatload of steroids. A boat. I mean, somebody could give you a wheelbarrow full. If you don't fucking train and eat right, you ain't growing. It's just gonna, you're gonna, like, your body's just gonna get toxic. So eat good. Make sure you eat good, especially what I told the guy in the beginning of this video. You know, eat good. Don't worry. Watch your junk food. Watch your sugars and stuff. Keep it to a minimum. You're getting up there. You're 50 years old. You're getting up there. You know? You gotta worry about your heart and everything. Dude, let me tell you something. You guys don't realize. You know, my girlfriend's very close with Chanel. Rich Piana. They talk every fucking, you know, every couple of days. Rich Piana's ex. Okay? Her and my girlfriend talk every couple of days. And I'm telling you, he knew that he was sick. And he knew that he was going to take it. That's why he started that. I'm going to start taking my body weight down. He knew. You got to take your body weight down, bro. I'm not saying his muscle mass is what killed him, but doesn't it help the heart? Just telling you, it doesn't help the heart to be 300-something fucking pounds. And, you know, he was, what, 46 or whatever? Gotta take that down, man. You gotta be careful, you know? So you don't want to really be super jacked, you know? That's why you don't see no super jacked old men. Oh, there's an old guy in my gym, he's 70. He's not fucking jacked. He's built. There's a difference. He's not walking around with 22-inch cannons. And if he is, he's rare. I've never seen it. I've been around a long time. I see some old men in the gym. You don't think I've seen old men? Of course I have. You know, you don't think I've seen built old men? Yeah, I have. But they're usually hard body built. Okay? Usually they're not walking around looking like fucking Big Rammy. If they are, post it. I want to see it. Because I don't believe it. I've been around 60 years in the best gyms on the planet. I've never seen that. Simmer down. So, Mass, my buddy, I hope that I answers your question. You know? Just, you know, ride the wave, bro. You know, ride that wave. You're good. You're good. Take the 300 and run with it. Don't add no fucking deck. Don't add no deep ball. You don't need to be fucking assassinating your liver. And not at 50 fuck years old. When you're 21 years old, dude, when I was 21, I could have jumped off a building, bounced head first, and would have got up a little bit like this, and have shaken it off, and I went fucking... You know, I went on my way. But not now. Not now. I'll go to shake somebody's hands and throw my back out, you know? Alright, Mess. Thanks, man. I love you, bro. Question. It's kind of a good question. Another one of my boys, Caesar Canilla. Right? That's not my girlfriend. Sania? Caesar Sania. Don't mind the way I fucking speak, bro. I'm a guinea gringo. I get my girlfriend. She's out there. She told me how. My mother was just here. She just left. Thanks God. She just left fucking at 12 o'clock. A couple hours ago. Alright, now Caesar wants to know. I got a question. Why does Dave Palumbo and C.T. Fletcher say that McDonald's are very anabolic and made them grow? And how much you are when you are natural? How much does that help you grow when you're natural? So I guess Caesar's natural. I guess that's what he's saying. He's not on the babunya. Alright. Listen to me. I ate McDonald's too. Right now, I gotta eat. I don't know how Dave eats it. I've been with Dave eating and shit, and but he's talking mostly about back in the day when he was fucking 300 fucking pound Galvon. You know what I mean? And he could back then. That 300-pound Galvon could eat whatever the fuck he wanted. You know, and he was in his 20s and early 30s, and, you know, it didn't affect him as much. I do know C.T. Fletcher, but I have never talked to him about that, so I don't know. Of course, with Palumbo, I talk about everything, because I'm close with Dave. You know, Dave and I are one of my boys, one of my best friends, so. Now, I'm putting it down. Hold on. Oh, just dropped it. You know, it's hard to explain. I think if you eat the meat without the buns and all that stuff, I think it gives you the fulfillment to feel like you're eating something you're not supposed to. So mentally, Mentally, you feel like, I'm eating McDonald's. If you're a young guy, you could eat the buns. You know what they do? They do what I used to do. They take all the meats. I'll buy like fucking 6 double burgers, and I have a fucking stack of meat like this, and I put one bun here and one bun there, and I have all those meats. Okay? Because even though you may say, yeah, but you're eating a cow's asshole, and you're eating a cow's nose, and all that shit, because it's all ground up, and it's not real. It's real beef, bro. It may not be the fucking prime, like, you know, beef chopped up like you can get. But it's real beef. And to your body, it's real beef. And to you, the cow's nose and the cow's asshole may be disgusting. Okay? The thought of that. But in tribes and in tribal days, they looked for that shit. Whoever got the whoever ate the intestines and the heart and all that shit, that was like considered, that was like that's what the warriors, they got that, the guy who killed the animal got to eat that first. So, Corona. No, so, I'm joking around, simmer down. Some of you guys probably like, why aren't you wearing a mask? You should be wearing a mask when you make these videos. You're infecting all of us. Yeah, okay. Fucking, there you go. The fucking dog. I should put a fucking muzzle on. Anyway. Sounds just like my mother. Shut up! Anyway. So that's what it is. They'll take the meats. They'll do shit like that, you know. And I think the sodium gives you a pump. There's so much sodium. Remember, it's not really carbs. You could go on 0 carbs, bro. And you eat the saltiest shit, and you'll get a pump. You know what I mean? Because sodium is really responsible for a pump. So I think Dave, like the sodium that was in there would give him a pump. I think the protein of the meat helped him. You know, it was a way of eating junk food, but it's good junk food. Okay, it's not like eating a candy bar or something else like that, or a brownie or a cookie. You're eating a burger, you know, it's like, oh, I'm eating a fucking burger. You know, it's got a little bit of ketchup on it, maybe some pickles, maybe they'll throw some lettuce on there, or they'll use lettuce as a bun. I do that sometimes when I'm really ketoing. I'll use lettuce for the top, lettuce for the bottom, and the meats are all in the middle. Shit like that. That's what they mean. But they're not over there eating Big Macs with all the fucking 3 layers of bread and the sappy shit fucking hanging out of there. That fucking shpakim. You know what I mean? They look like fucking cum. It's shpakim. Fucking hanging out in that sauce, that Mac sauce shit. They're not eating that, trust me. They're eating the burgers like I just told you. There you go. I hope that answers your question, Caesar. And you're another guy. I love you, bro. Thank you so much, okay? You, Chris Morel, Mass Regal, for in this video, you God bless yous. Alright. That's it. Let me conclude this. So what did we learn? First thing we learned is Greg is a fucking Momo. He's a fucking Momo. Then I'm a fucking Momo. Where'd I put that magazine? Because I'm over here talking about Reg Park, and he gave you this whole speech about here. Reg Park's up. Oh, now he's upside down. Mussolini. Anyway. Reg Park, right? Right. Look, I'm telling you that's Reg Park, and it's not Reg Park. So, first thing we learned is Greg's a fucking Momo. He should have done his homework. Why don't you do your homework and read these questions before, and why don't you read that magazine before and realize who it is on the cover, and so you can tell us straight. Because I'm a fucking Momo. That's what Momos do. We wing it, and we get caught out there, and we look like what? Momos. There you go. Anyway. So what the fuck do we learn aside from Greg's a fucking Momo? We learned. What the fuck is it that we learned? We learned that it's better to shoot in the shoulders. Okay, you know, if you're gonna shoot, you know, instead of shooting the quads, and yes, you're gonna get scar tissue. Yes, you're gonna get the stretch of the fascia. It comes with the territory. That we learned. Fuck doing that quad shit. Some of you may, I mean, Dave Palumbo loves it. Not me, bro. Alright, I think you're better off with the shoulders. Injection site swell. Fuck, who needs, I already have giant quads. It fucking, you know, it helps with the fucking, you know, the Delts. But I already had natural big shoulders, because big shoulders come from, a bone. I have wide clavicles, you know. That's why fucking people, like fucking Gary Stridham, who could be jacked like this, but his shoulder width like this. Because they're cannonballs, but they're fucking, they're as wide, they're not wide. What else did we learn? We learned that the best supplements to take, you know, I believe in a nootropic. I take the game, but I believe in a nootropic. I believe in a multivitamin and multimineral. I believe in a fucking protein powder. And I believe in, what the hell's a pre-workout, a good pre-workout if you need it. Okay? Not everybody needs it, you know. I like shit that has like a little bit of creatine in it, you know. some good go-go, but I gotta be careful. You already know about that whole fucking spiel. What's the next thing? About doing the fuck, okay, so, and we also learned that if you're gonna do fucking the babanya, you know, and you want to peak up with test in it, that you want to do 4-week cycle, and you start up first, not peak up, you load first and come down, that's fine, but you're always going to get something. The minute you inject it's steroid into you, okay, any babanya, you're looking for shutdown, it's going to happen, so you better take some PCTs. Mass ratio 300 milligrams. Is that good for fucking maintaining for 50-year-olds? Fucking A, right. It's good. It's a little bit better than good. I mean, 200 milligrams is good. You know what I mean? But 300 is great. And then the other thing, why does Dave Palumbo get fucking jacked eating? Dave Palumbo and Fletcher saying about the fucking McDonald's. I eat McDonald's too. All right, because they eat just the meat. Or if they have the bun, they have one bun with like fucking 6 meats, you know? That's what they do. And now you're having all this little carbs from the bun. See, I can't do that to them. I'm diabetic. So I'll tell them, give me lettuce. So they'll give me lettuce, or I just eat it by the way the fuck it is. The fucking meats, you know? The ketchup's got carbs and sugar in there, you know? A little bit, not much. But you could order it without, like I do. Or I get my own fucking diet ketchup shit, and I can put it in there. Alright. So there you go. Alright? I'm in New York, okay? The belly of the fucking beast, bro. The belly of the beast. There's no working out here. Nothing. Okay? There's shit. There's no gyms open here. So I'm fucked. If you're fucked just like me, well, what are you going to do? Just relax. Everything's going to be alright. And remember, okay, be good to your girl, be good to your significant other, pay your child support, stop fucking beating yourself up over things, no negative thoughts, no thinking I'm a loser, I'm never going to get through this, I lost all my sides, no. Stop that. Stop it. Stop beating yourself up. Okay? I'm peeling, I fucking sunburn all here. Stop beating yourself up. Everything will be alright. Shit's gonna come back. You're lucky you're not in New York, bro. Over here it's fucking madhouse. The fucking Black Lives Matter fucking right down the end of the road. Shit. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not even gonna get into that. That's talking smack. But anyway, alright? Remember to go to Chaos Nutrition. Support these guys. They support this show. If it wasn't for them, this show is not here. Okay? So if you like this, you gotta go support them. Okay? Good. At least go check their fucking website out. Chaos Nutrition. I don't know if it's Chaos Nutrition. I know. What a great fucking spokesman I am. I don't know if it's chaosnutrition.com or if it's chaosnutritionsupplements.com. But either way, you'll find them. Alright? And check out this stuff. And if you see him at an expo, you got to go. Because if there is an expo and I decide to go and my boy Big Frank's going to be there, I'll be there. That's where I would be. If there is an expo and I'm going to be at a show, simmer down. I haven't told you I'm going to a show yet. But if there is, that's where I'll be. It's the Chaos Nutrition booth. You got bish? You hear me? Want to see me in person? That's where I'd be. Alright. Stop fucking around. I know you fucking guys. You're fucking around. Stop fucking around. Stop beating your head and fucking against the wall over shit. Stop fucking rolling around like a dog in the grass and shit. I haven't worked out. I tell you, fucking improvise. Like Rich Piana used to say, whatever it takes. I mean, he didn't make that statement up. We all say that, right? It's whatever. But he kind of fucking framed it for you. And you guys all liked everything he said. Whatever it takes. Rest in peace, Rich. Whatever it takes. Okay? Do what you gotta do. But get it fucking done. Oh, wait. That's Jerry Ward. Get it fucking done. Shit. Two of my friends, Rich Piana and Jerry Ward. Jerry Ward's really one of my best, but just do it. Just do it. Who said that? Oh, that was Shia LaBeouf. We don't like him. I can't say, stop fucking around. There you go. That's mine. All right. Holy God.